Good morning, everyone. Okay, one more minute before we start. So you can stand by. You may need to have your socks for today. Okay, come. Let's start the class. Okay, warm up the neck first. Now sit simple cross leg. Rest your palm on knee. Roll shoulder back and down. Now keep the spine elongate. Now shifting your body weight onto your sitting bone. Slowly inhale through your nostril. Exhale slowly out from nostril. Release all the tension in the body. Now turn face to the right side. Maximum you can reach. You may want to close your eyes. Now slowly turn it towards the left side. Inhale to the right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Now maintain on the right side. Breathe. Now slowly bring it to your left side. Bring it back to the center. Now extend the neck. Drop the head to the back. Softly lower your chin towards your chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now maintain the extension. Slowly lower chin to the chest. Now breathe normal, neck rotation. Bring your chin towards your right shoulder. Now roll your head to the back. Bring it to the left. Forward. Right. Back. Left. Forward. Right. Back. Left. Forward. Right. Back. Left. And forward. Reverse towards your left side. Backward. Right. Forward. Left. Back. Right. Forward. Left. Back. Right. Forward. Left. Back. Right. And forward. Now bring it back to the center. Now right ear towards the right shoulder. Leg up. Towards the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Right side. Left side. Right. Left. And last one, maintain on to the right. The left shoulder slightly pull it away from the ear. Good. Now change over towards the left side. And slowly bring it back to the center. Very good. Now keep your palms on the knee. Now pull the palm against the knee slowly from the lower back. Round and hunch through the navel of the spine. Chin towards the chest. Tension the back line of the body. Then slowly bring the weight to the sitting bone. Lengthen thoracic spine. Now expand the chest. Stand up forward and up. Release the head. Now repeat. Slowly hunch and round like a cat. Now extend into your count. Exhale. Pulling the navel down. Inhale. Exhale. here. Keep the body hunched, pull the navel tight. Stay and breathe. Now feel the sensation on the whole superficial back line. Now return to the front. Extend. Inhale. Widen the chest. Feel the traction on the front line of your body. Good. Now slowly return to the center. Now twist your trunk towards the right side. To the left side. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Now hold on to the right side. Now ground the bottom down. Gradually twist a little bit more by a little bit more. Look to the back. Breathe. Good. Now bring it to the other side. Twist. To the center. Good. Now extend the fingertip to the side. Now reach the right arm slightly away. Bend the elbow close or towards the floor. Extend the left arm over to the right. Now push down from the right palm. Create the contraction on the right. Extension on the left oblique. Now push down and extend slowly. Land the left. Slide away. Now keep the buttock grounded. Extend the arms. Lighten up. Inhale. Down to the right. Exhale. Keep it active. Inhale. Slow and control movement. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left side. And to the right. Now hold on the right side. Breathe. Right palm push against the floor. Okay, feel the contraction on the right oblique, extension on the left oblique. Breathe. Widen the shoulder. push and lengthen up to the left side. Left palm push against the floor, ground the buttock, extend the right arms away. Now straighten the legs to the front. Roll shoulder back and down. Press the palm, deep press the shoulder. Point toe, tense tight, rotate ankle. Constantly breathe. Change direction. That to the front. Now point toe forward. Now toe flex towards you. Engage quads. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. The last one. Point it there. Big toe together. Heels slightly apart. Press the palm deeper, pull in the navel tight. Good. Now flex toe towards you, engage your quads. Now feel the lift from your pelvic muscle, activating your transverse abdominal. Soften the lip. Tap on your back muscle. Very good. Now slowly keep the toe active, flex it, lengthen your spine, reach your arm top. Now pull in navel tight, gradually hinge from the hip forward down. Now hold your hand on the legs. Now slowly, gradually pull down towards the thigh. Breathe. And slowly lengthen top. Good. Now reach your arm by the side, hunch and round the lower back. Vertebrae, 5 vertebrae, lower the body down towards the floor. Reach your arms overhead. Now point finger, point toe, tension it. Create a deep arch on the mid back. Now feel the traction from the arms, shoulder joint, right as abdominal, lower back, all the way towards your shin and toe. Stretch. Good. Now slowly from the upper back, release the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae towards the floor, until a slight arch on lower back into neutral spine. Now point and toe, big toe together, activate the front line. Now add a flexion on lower back, posterior pelvic tip, pull the navel to the spine, in bring the lower back. Now extend the arm by the side, lift the chest low to the front. Now bend the knee, hand on the thigh. Now kick the leg away. Pull the body up slowly. And straighten the leg to the front. Forward fold. Repeat it. Roll down to the floor. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach your arms overhead. Now lift the chest. Bend. Float the legs. Hold the leg. Now push the leg away. Pull knee to the chest. Heel down. Extend it away to the front. Forward fold. Lower down again. Constantly breathe. If you want to warm up the whole core, arms all the way back. Now lift the chest. Now those are confident. Arm by the side. Knee pull deep to the chest. Extend the leg away. And to the front, fold tight. Good. Round down again. Breathe. Good. Now those are confident. Straight up into your boat. Straight leg. Float. Feet up. Now lower the legs down. And reach to the front. With the knee bend is fine. Lower it down. Control. 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 Arms overhead. Now lift it up. Higher. Bring it down slowly to the front. Fold. The last one. Bring it down. Arms overhead. Now forward lift. As low as you can. Bring the leg down. And to the front. Fold. Okay, hold here for a while. Okay, we need to take shift side to side, create a space. Pull navel deeper to the spine. Good. Now lengthen. Now separate leg wide. Turn from the right side. Twist. Lift up the left bottom. Now bring the head in between the palms onto the floor. Good. Now to the other side twist. And to the front. Forward fold. Good. And slowly lower the body down. Vertebrae, 5 vertebrae. Arms overhead. Now point finger, point toe. Tension is stretch. release it down. Good. Now bend your knee one by one. Keep your heel apart, slightly wider than the hips. Okay, reach your finger towards the heel. Okay, so it's slightly touching the heel, not too close. Now, shoulder roll it back, press it down. Now, pressing the back of the head against the floor. So you want to always maintain an arch under the neck, a neutral neck here. Okay, pressing the shoulder down, pressing the back of the head against the floor. Now press down from the top of your feet. Now push and slowly lift the butt into your bridge. Okay, as you lift higher, press the shoulder more, press the back of the head more, keep the neck neutral, no tension on the neck. And slowly, vertebrae, 5 vertebrae, lower the back down. Control, control, control. Okay, you can maintain your arm on the side. I'm going to show you if I'm going to reach my arm over the same thing. Now push down from the feet, flexion on the lower back. Now peel away. Pressure the shoulder, pressure the back of the head. Make sure that it's an arch on the neck. And slowly release it down. Constantly breathe. Change your breath. Good. Now push down and extend. Peel the back away from the floor. And bring it down. Two more time. Push down. Extend. Now bring it down. Last one. Push. Now I'm going to hold it there. So you are starting with the arm by the side of the body, maintain there. Now push down from the outer edge of the sole. Now create a tension. Now pressing the shoulder against the floor thigh. Now press the back of the head against the floor ground. From the head, the shoulder, all the way to the feet. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Now slowly I want to reach your arms up to the ceiling. Now still pressing the shoulder down towards the floor, grow it more. No tension on the neck. Now palm facing upward. Then slowly bring your finger towards the shoulder, slightly wider, pressing the palm down. Now squeeze your arm inward. Now pushing the palm to lift the head. Then pressing the palm to release the shoulder. Okay, push and lift. Then press and bring it down. Now repeat for 10 times. Now don't find it difficult, you can use your blocks. Place the blocks beside on top of the shoulder. Okay, make sure the block is on the mat so it's totally supported with grip. Okay, placing the palms on the block. Now push against the block to bring it up. Then slowly return it down. So with the block, it's much more easier for you to grip and push. Lift and slowly push to bring it down. Okay, if you do not need the block, you can remove the block. On your own. Okay, focus on the push. Squeeze and hug the arms. And slowly down. Okay, those are comfortable enough. You may want to extend your arms all the way. And slowly land softly. Okay, push up into your upward bow. And calm down slowly. Now once you get done, hug knee to the chest. Press the back down. Gently roll body side to side. Good. Now back to center. Now lift the forehead towards the knee. Reach your finger by the side of your feet. Now pull it tight, round like a ball. Release the tension on the lower back. Softly lower the back. Now extend your feet towards the ceiling, knee bend by the side, baby holding legs. Now reach your hand by the side. Now shoulder press down, lengthen the spine, lower back press it down. Gradually use your palm to pull against your feet. Release the tension on the whole spine. Create the traction on the hip, glute, thigh, and the groin area. Okay, legs down, arms over here, straighten leg. Point finger, point toe, stretch it. And release down, neutral spine. Now arm by the side. Now lift up into your boat. Knee bend is fine, or with hand support. Now knee bend. Open the knee, hand support, push and lift the body up into your squat. Okay, now spend some time in your squat first. Allow the lower back to extend and relax a little bit more. So watch first. Now we're going to learn how to fall safely first. Okay, I'm on the end of the mat here. So it's a bit scary. So do not worry, okay? Draw the palms down, push the palm tight. So once the shoulder land on the floor, make sure there's no tension on the neck. Okay, watch first. So you widen the knee, widen to the side, feet widen to the side into your squatting position. Pressure the palm. So I'm going to bring my head down. Okay, make sure the elbow is away from the floor. Okay, I'm going to tuck my head inwards towards the corner of the mat. Now slowly I'm going to push the palm and round until my whole shoulder touches the floor. Then slowly allow it to roll it up and change to the other side. So remember, keep the body hunched and round, avoid a flat slap onto the floor. The more you pull in the navel tight, the better. So this is the way that you prevent that you want to fall. You can tuck in and support the whole back spine. So we're going to repeat that one 10 times. Okay, I want to finish one side, you roll the other side. So take your time. So it's even easier if you open your feet even wider to the side. Pressure the palm, push down, make sure elbow away. Slowly release the shoulder and roll it back. Okay? 10 times slowly. Okay, now if your mat is too thin, maybe you want to tweak the towel so that the landing is a bit more comfortable, it's not so hard. Okay, I'll see you 10 times. Now those are confident enough, you may want to add on. Now from here, you go into your crow. From the crow, you land the head. Slowly bring it down. Okay, into your tripod and roll it down. Okay, it's your choice. Okay, now or you can add on from the downward dog position. Widen your shoulders in the chest. Now hunch and lean forward, plank. Land down the head, tuck it in. And slowly control, pushing the palm. And bring it back to the front. Then chain over the other side. So I give you a few options. If you wish to add on, you can do from the downward position. Push down, forward lean, head down. Now tuck it in. Pressure the palm by going into your plow. Now from the plow, you can lift it up and bring it to the other side. Okay, remember, make sure to support the back with the shoulder, pressing the weight on the back of the head to maintain an arch on the neck. Okay, safety first. Just lower, better. Okay, I'll show you again an easy one. Knee bend. Okay, down, push your palm. Okay, tuck in the hip, let the shoulder support. Then roll it back to the front. Okay, this is an easy one. Or you start from your downward dog. Lengthen, hunch forward, plank. Tuck the heel. Push the palm. And roll it to the front. Okay, all time pulling navel tight towards the spine. Those who are confident enough, you may also want to start from a tripod. So imagine you're doing tripod. Suddenly you want to fall, tuck it in and lift it up. So it's a good practice for falling also. Now once you're done, then come to the front. Okay, do some retraction, extend the arms away, pull chin to the chest, lift the sternum forward and up, breathe. How is it? I know it's a bit scary. So you have to learn how to fall first before we do the backward roll. The Chakrasana. How have you done? Okay, good. Okay, watch first. Now I'm going to start to add on the rolling backward. Okay, now I'm going to start from the end of the mat. So make sure there is space enough for you to roll backward. Okay, now maybe you can wear a socks so you can slide it easily. Okay, I will let you see the option one. So first thing, you have to be able to go into your plank. So you can use your hand to push as low as you can. Try not to jump. So once you reach your pelvis, the same. Make sure there is a gentle arch on the neck. Push the head against the floor, pressing the shoulder against the floor. Do not compress the neck. So from here, push and lift it up. Now with the knee bent. Now shift side to side. Create a space. Take some time to let the shoulder ground more. Good. Now slowly, once you feel the weight is on the shoulder, you can extend the arms up. So you're not dropping backward. Now placing the finger towards the shoulder. So I'm going to extend single leg up first. Now bring the single leg down. Bend it. Opposite leg up. Bend the opposite leg down. Then bend it. Now as you do this motion, you can feel that once the leg comes down at a point that the arms will be more rounded, the shoulder will be more light. So make sure you feel where is the timing. Once the arm is more rounded, push and slide away. Then you come back again and the plow, control. So chain leg, lift it up. As the leg come down, push the arm and bring it away. So this is single leg. With the sock, you can slide against the floor. So for this pose, timing is very essential. Once the leg come down, at a point you can feel that the leg is very heavy. The shoulder getting lighter, the hip getting lighter. You feel the palm is pushing like that. Then add on push. Then hunch and round to let it roll backwards. Okay? Now if you're confident you want it, you can add on 2 legs. So for 2 legs the same, go into plank first. Okay, take your time, adjust yourself. Make sure the whole shoulder grounded. Okay, make sure there is a gentle arch. Press the back of the head against the floor. No compression on the lower back. So once you reach here, bend the knee first. So when you bend the knee, you're going to shift the weight more towards the shoulder instead of the hip. Now if the hip is too backward, you will roll backward already. So reach your arms up, pushing the shoulder down, press the palm tight. And slowly you can extend both feet up, then both feet down. A few times. As you down, you feel heavy, push and extend it away. So make use of the timing. Once the leg come down, you can feel light, then you add on the arm push. And just how we did when we do your bridge, the push away or pushing all the way up into your upward bow. Okay, can you do this like 10 times? So the sock will help you to slide away easily. So this is not the full transition yet. We're going to break it down. Okay, now those are stronger. Straight away from here, you reach the arm overhead and roll over into plow. Okay, ground the shoulder down, press the palm, lift up into your shoulder stand, push down, and expand into your Chaturanga. So this is a slow motion. And from here, you can come back into your plow again. Tuck the hip in, round. Okay, slowly come back forward into your boat. So do the full transition. Okay, a little bit more faster. Ground the shoulder, lift the leg. Okay, push back into Chaturanga. Upward up. And downward down. Okay, so if you're comfortable enough, you do not need the socks for the extra push. You can remove your socks. Okay, for some, you will feel that the weight is not there. You can't push. Okay, though with the ball, let me try. Is it better if you use a ball? So add on the weight of the leg. So you have a ball first. So grip the leg against the ball and push back into your plow. Now place your both legs on top of the ball. The hand support and slowly push the knee against the ball to roll it away. So the weight of the ball will help you to bring your body back into your plow. Push down, tuck it in, bring it up. So grip the ball. Okay, the weight of the ball will help you to push here. Okay, shoulder support. Okay, press the top of the feet. Okay, from here you extend it away. Knee bend, extend away. Knee bend, extend and push it away. Okay, so if you got a ball you find it difficult, you can try with the ball. So this one, it takes a lot of practice to synchronize the movement, to get to the actual point that you feel the body is at advantage, to push, then you go through very easily. Have you finished 10? Okay, those have done, we can do some extension. Okay, widen the chest, lift the stomach up, chin to the chest. Okay, like doing a fish pose, counter pose. Cannot yet. Don't worry, keep trying. Okay, or if you have those ankle weights, you can tie on the ankle. You help you to bring it to your plow easily also. Okay, but not too heavy that you will compress the whole neck. Okay, I think that will be fine also if you have those ankle weights. So I think most of the time the core is not strong enough to lift up into your plow. So I will see like people from here, they will try to jerk and stay here, but the leg cannot reach there. Alright, so if you add on the weight here, you have you to extend the weight all the way to the back. Okay, that will be fine also. Or if you find the rolling backward is difficult, just spend some time maybe here into your plow. Or you can actually extend the arm, pushing down the arms. Okay, bring it more to the chest. Pressing the back of the head against the floor, ground the shoulder. Make sure the neck is away from the floor. Okay, spend some time here into your plow. That will be good enough. Okay. So you have to start from somewhere. So do not rush. How all done? Okay, since we're doing all the shoulder supporting, we're going to add on into your side shoulder stand. You can do from downward dog instead. Yeah, you can cut it to downward dog instead of chaturanga. That is totally fine. Or you can go into your child pose also. So from here, you see, you go back already. Okay, legs more apart will be easier. Press. So you push and you don't slide the leg. And into a very short downward dog. Okay, from the short downward dog, you come back again. Length roughly. Okay, or you can slowly push and bend the knee. Okay, come back in the child pose like in the knee support. Then go down again. Extend. Support the shoulder. Okay, anything that is fine. Okay, it's totally fine. Okay, feel the push. I think main of the time is that the pushing is not there. You cannot feel the arm is working to help you to lift over. So by doing a lot of this bridge, from bridge you just push and support the head. Okay, in between the bridge and your upward bow, or you can push all the way in the upward bow even better. Okay, do repetition on that to work arms on the shoulder strength and the arm strength to push. Okay, plus the core strength also. That will be good enough. Okay, good. Okay, now we're going to start on with your side shoulder stand. Okay, it's a very interesting pose. So for side shoulder stand, it's slightly different. Just now when you do the shoulder stand, you want to feel the head back here is pushing against the floor. The shoulder is pushing back against the floor, pressing it down. So for the side shoulder stand, so it will be on the side of the head here. Okay, and the side of the shoulder here. So imagine that when you do your normal side stretch here, alright? When doing your normal side stretch here, it's like your arm is pressing against the side of the head. This shoulder is pressing away, correct? Now, from here, now this side, I want you to press the head against the arm. Try. Okay, rest your palm on the head here. Okay, pressure the head down. But now the head want to push against the arm. Can you feel the tension here? The build up of the tension here. Push. So try to push the head against the arm now. Tension it to create that tension. Can you feel it? You change over. Now you gently press it down first. Okay, once you got the tension ready, now the head push against the palm. Push against up. Once you do that, the whole arm line will be activated also. You can feel the shoulder, the neck tension. Can you feel here? Okay, then add on a little bit more. So from here, watch me first. Okay, into your four. Okay, now I'm going to bring my right arms all the way under. So from the elbow and the shoulder and the back of the palm, pressing against the floor. So you see, I'm pressing the side of the head against the floor. So make sure that is a lot of empty space on the neck. So you want to push the arm down, push the head down to lift. So I give you my side view. So I bring the arms down, side of the head down. So I'm doing passively resting here. So gradually I want to add on my arm. I'm going to press my arm, press my head on the side. So you want to feel the space here, pushing down against the floor. So once you press here and press here, you want to feel the activation of the oblique muscle. Okay, I give you another view from here. So See from here? So this arm, you can actually bend this way. So you got more angle to push down and lift up. Push down and lift up. So from here, you feel the arm line activated all the way down to the side oblique. Now pushing the head. So remember, okay, if I'm going to move this arm away, so what happens if you don't engage? What happens? The whole will be collapsed down. So I want to push away. So try not to collapse down. Now push it away more. The more you push, the better. Okay, now I'm going to do a few options. Okay, remember just how we go into plow. Okay, let me show my back view. So from the plow, you lift it up. Okay, now bend your knees. Okay, bring your arm horizontal to the side. So I'm going to shift my weight to the right side. Press. I turn my side away. Okay, can you see? Okay, I don't think you can see from here. Okay, I'm going to turn the other way. Okay, so from here you go into plow. Okay, I bring my arm horizontal to the side. Press it down. Okay, I'm going to bend my both knee. I want to walk towards the side. Okay, as I walk, I bring up my shoulder, turn my face to the side. Okay, pushing down from the side of the head, pushing down on the arms. You can actually bend the arms also. Stay here. Okay, I will do the other side. So slowly walk down. Arm parallel. Bend the knee. Shift my weight. So at the same time, I want to shift my head to the side. Bring your palms in. Push and lift. Okay, so again, turn back to the center. Make sure no compression. So after you feel comfortable in this position, stack your legs against the arm. Push down from the shoulder and the side head to lift it up. Now that is good enough. You can add on folded arms or extend single leg up. Stable yourself. Push more. Then you extend the opposite leg up. Now if you are very stable, you may want to extend single arm side. Okay, fully activate on the lateral line, arms line. They come down, one by one. Extend the leg and slowly walk to the other side. Okay, turn your face, side hip support, palm support, tuck the knee on the arms, stay here, extend single leg, extend both legs, okay, push a lot until you feel light, and extend the arms away. And bring it back and come up. Okay, after one set, maybe you want to do an extension. Release it. So remember the side, push it down, arm, push it down. Okay, support very tight. Make sure there's no tension on the neck. Okay, please don't stress the whole neck on the floor. So pushing on the side here, pushing on the arms. So another way to go into the posture, you can actually start from the knee. Okay, I will show you my half view, side view. Extend the arm to the side here. Okay, push down from the side of the hip and the shoulder. Okay, the other palm press just in front of the elbow. Now push down, then walk your leg to the side. Support it. Curl up, then hop, 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 hop. The other legs to the front and slowly bring it up. Okay, from here. Okay, push down, and slowly bring it back. Okay, you can try which one is much easier for you to bring the leg over and stack it on top of the elbow. Okay, I'll give you like 5 minutes. You try both sides. Okay, Okay, for those are quite confident, you have done this before, maybe you can challenge yourself into your full lotus into this pose. So I will show you. So you can add on your full lotus and push it away. So it's the same. The side of the hip push, the shoulder push, the arm push. Now create a strong arm line, the lateral line to activate oblique, to lift. Okay. If you cannot do the full lotus, you can do like half lotus or simple cross leg. It's totally fine. Have you all done? Now once you complete this simple cross leg, okay, sit tall, roll shoulder back. Okay, bring the right heel to the right shoulder. Okay, rest the right arm onto the hip. Just gently rest the weight on the hip. Left shoulder side, pull it away. Breathe. Now do the other side. Just gently add the arm width. Pull the right shoulder away. Now release it. Now turn face all the way to the right side. Now towards the left side. To the center. In the laser finger, behind. Extend the arm, retract the shoulder, chin to the chest. Now lift the sternum forward and up. That's it. In the laser finger. Now push the palms away. Now extend the arm right side away. Tension it. Now lift the arms up. Pull it to the back. Now drop the head if you wish to. Look forward. Relax the finger. To the right side, twist. Look backward. Turn your face, look forward. Now bring the left shoulder towards the left knee. Right arm diagonal to the front. Keep the bottom rounded. Now lengthen arm. Turn to your left side. Look forward. Now bring the right shoulder towards the right. Extend the left arms forward. the center. Palm to the center of your chest. Thank you very much. Namaste. See you again tomorrow at 8. Bye bye.